need to remember how to compute the absolute and relative errors. You just look at here. Look at here. I am cursor using the cursor. If x is xe, x is the exact or true value of the quantity, and xa is its approximate value, then we take the absolute difference of the xc and xa. E means E refers to exact, A refers to approximate. So xc is the exact value and xa is the approximate value.
Approximate value.
Yeah, is called the absolute. This difference, but this is the ABS, absolute difference. This absolute difference is called the absolute error that is represented by A. This A is small. Remember this point. Please note that this is small, but here A is capital, that is approximate. So this is known as absolute error. Therefore, absolute error is A is equal to a difference of x equal to x. And relative error is what? Relative error, whenever we are going to define a ratio, means your numerator of the difference. The numerator of the difference is related to the xc. X is what? This is the exact value. When numerated is mute, please, or mute yourself. What is this? You people
sorry.
all mute. Where is option of the all mute? Okay. So this is equal to relative error. Relative means it is when the x is related as a denominator in the ratio, then it becomes. But this condition is that it is not equal to. This should not be equal to 0. X is, if it is 0, then it is going to be infinity, and therefore it is not possible. So xc must be always finite. X is not too close to 0, and also it is also not close to 0 means close to 0 means it is equal to 0 approximately. The percentage relative error, when it is multiplied by the 100, then it becomes the percentage relative error. Now next is the significant digits. What are the significant digits? This concept of the significant digits is very important while computing the relative errors, because we wish and intend to know the number of significant digits used in the approximation process and the use in the computing of relative errors and absolute errors. So significant digit, mathematically we are theoretically speaking or the literally speaking, it is a kind of number in which how many digits we are going to use, the amount of confidence of number of digits which are going to be used in a particular number is called as a significant digits. So this line is very important. If you look at here, this very line, I use the annotate. Then this very line is very important. This where is the literal, the theoretical concept of the significant digits are those that can be used with confidence. If somebody is asking what is the number of significant digits, then you can with confidence or with your trust, you can say that this is the number of significant digits. So mathematically, how we define x is the exact, as already we have discussed, and x is the approximated value, we have already discussed. What we do, xa is an approximation to xc, means this is the true value and x is the approximated value, and therefore this approximate is supposed to give the approximation to this. Then x is said to be approximate xc it is written XA is set to approximate X. XA is set to approximate XC. This will approximate XC to T significant digits. This is important. T significant digits. T significant. If T is the largest non-negative integer for which this condition is held. This very condition is very important. This very condition is what we have already seen, the XT minus XA. Okay, but this is not absolute. Only absolute is the XC. XC is the absolute, and it is less than 5 into 10 to the power minus t. If we are able to write this very calculation or computation in the form of 5 into 10 to the power minus t, then t is set to be t significant digits. If t is 4, if t, suppose t is equal to 4, then significant number of digits is 4. T is 4, so 4 significant digits. If t is equal to 10, 10 significant digits. If t is equal to 15, 15 significant digits. So let us take the example. Xc is equal to E, base of the matured algorithm, 2.7182812. Okay, this is the value of E, and is approximated by X. And XA approximated value is 2.7182. 8 to 8. 8 to 8 means up to here it is approximated. 2.71828. You look at here. You look at it. Approximated by this, what is the significant number of digits to which XA approximate XC? In the approximation of XC, what is the significant, what is the number of significant digits which are being used in XA? So, okay, let us take the difference. XC minus XA upon this. XC is E and 2.7828, 71828 and divided by E. So if you solve this, this will be less than 5 into 10 to the power minus 6. If you try to solve it, E is what? This will give you, what this will give you? E minus this one, so this will be 0. Difference is what? Difference is 7182, it is 0, so the difference is
5 times 0.
5 times 0, correct. And then last is what? 5 times
1 8.
Yes, 5 times 0.
5 times 0, 1 8.
And one more 0. And then last is 1 8. Okay, 1 8. This is the numerator. And then what is the
Upon E?
upon E? E means this value.
2.7182818.
Divide it. What you will get?
Yes.
So all this is E. This means 1 8, then this will be 18, and yours is 1 2, this 5 to 8. So this will be this quantity 27181, and this will be 1 8. Okay, this will be 1 8. Or if you want to write like this, how much this will come out if you divide?
0.6066.
0.6
times 0
times 0
and 66.
and 66.
66218 ऐसे आ रहा है.
618. So okay, so this should be less than 6 times 0 means this will be
दिस इज 6 into 10 की पावर -6 लिख सकते हैं।
6 into
10 की पावर -6।
okay, put 10 to the power -6. But how this is less than something wrong?
नो सर, सो सॉरी सर। 6 into 10 की पावर -7 7 लिख सकते हैं
Correct.
क्योंकि
This is
6 टाइम 0 है।
this is 7. Then it is always less than 5 is less than this. Look at it. If it is 7, then they are saying only 6 significant digits.
सर इसको 0.6 into 10 की पावर -7 कर लीजिए। 6
This. So this is less than 5 into 10 to the power -6. T is here. So T is what? T is 6. 6 significant digits we are going to use here. 6 we are going to use here. Similarly, we can check it. This is next one you look at. 20 upon 3 and approximate value is 6.66 this. The absolute error is this, that is equal to 2 upon 3,000. The relative error is 1 upon 1,000, no, 10,000. The number of significant digit is 4. Do you get this
Yes,
point?
sir, समझ। Yes, sir.
Okay, this is one is what? You write it in terms of the
10 की पावर
yes, 10
10 की पावर -4।
So this will be 10 to the power -4. 40, no? This
Yes.
has 4, so this will be 1 into 10 to the power
10 की
-4.
पावर
And
-4
therefore, -4 means -3, and therefore this has become 4 is the
yes sir,
significant.
which is less than 5 into 10 की पावर -4।
This is less than. So inherent errors. Inherent errors are what? There are two types of errors here. I just erased this one. What is the inherent error? Problem itself is its solution is obtained. Inherent errors exist because of the data being approximate. I explained this or due to limitations of the calculations used in digital computers. There are two sources. Inherent errors cannot be completely eliminated, but can be minimized if we select better data or by employing high precision computer calculations. So there are two reasons. If I just underline, I take the help of this one, underline, because of data being approximate. Look at this one. Data being approximate or due to limitations of the calculations using machines or digital computers. So there are two things. One is the approximates. We have approximated here 20 upon 3 is what? 6.66666 so forth so on. Okay. So we approximate this value. Approximate this value means other things, other digits are in the right hand side left after decimal. So approximation is one error, and another error is what? Limitations of the calculation. So this calculation means the computer or machine as per its design and make, it has the longer capacity of accommodating the digits. How much maximum capacity of adjusting the digits, that will depend on the computer. Suppose 12 digits are only taken in the calculation, 12. Then after 12, this will be eliminated. I mean the right hand side after decimal eliminated. So that is also the approximated because of what? Because of the machine's capacity. So there are two reasons by which this is inherent. Inherent means we can write this much. This is our problem of the using this number, because all the bigger number we cannot use in the practice, and therefore we go and to resort to approximation. So this is inherent, means we know that we are going to commit the errors, we are going to approximate the values, and error is going to happen. Even then, we have no any other options which we can adopt for the exact value. So one is the computer machine, another is the approximation, and computer also makes the approximated digits as per its make and design, and therefore this is known as an inherent error. Now we come to round off errors. You look at here, what is round off? Round off error is due to the inaccuracies that arise due to finite number of digits of precision used to represent numbers. So this round off error is due to inaccuracies, and this inaccuracy is what? This inaccuracy that arises due to finite number of digits of precision used to represent number. We have taken only finite number of digits, and therefore the number which is under discussion is going to be inaccurate. This is not the exact number. This has become approximated number. So accuracy has, we have lost our accuracy, and we are dealing with inaccuracies. And the digital computers use floating point numbers, means real numbers, fractional number, or fixed word length, and we have limitation of the characters. And because of limitations of the characters, the all floating points numbers, I mean length is not accommodated, and therefore this takes place. Exact or true values are correctly. Error introduced by the omission of significant figures due to computer imperfection is called round off. Then we round off. This line is very important. I just underline it once more. The error introduced by the omission of significant figures due to computer imperfection is called the error. Error introduced by omission of significant figures. Means you require, suppose P has come 15, but 15 significant digits or figures will not be adjusted by the computers. Then we need to some language problem. Language means the English sentence is not correct. For example, here Rao has not written, then the doubt somewhere in mathematical concept also. Then one method is keep, just one method is keep. This sentence is wrong. But mathematics, we can pick up the mathematics keep. This method is to keep the first, or this method is to keep the first n digits and chop off all remaining. Chop off means delete. Chop off means delete.
Delete.
Another method is a round to another digit by the values of remaining digits. The two steps involved in rounding to n digits are: the first is, this is the add sign upon b by 2 digit n plus 1 of x, where x is the number, chop x to n, and chop x to n. Now we come to this after explaining, and we have b is the base, and running out of time, the meeting will have 10 minutes. तो 10 मिनट्स के बाद ये 11:05 पर फिनिश हो गए, 11:15. So we need more time, or let us finish this one lecture. So when after 10 minutes we will finish our lecture, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
There is no problem of again connecting. So this one rounding to k decimal places, you just look at the same formula they are adopted as x plus 0.5 10 to the power minus 5. Here they have k rounding numbers, k decimal digits. K is here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2, 3, 4 here minus and plus there are two numbers. So here 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1 k decimal places. 1 means one place is here. So in this way, k means k decimal places are represented by accurate to k decimal places. Here capital Y is going to approximate the small y, and they are writing 1 by root 10 to the power minus k, and if both u, y and capital Y rounded to k decimal places, then kth decimals in the rounded version differ by no more than 1 unit. So they have given the example of small y, capital Y. You can check it, and this is less than this, and therefore this is also simple to understand. Now, k significant digits here, the significant digits, and this is the significant figures. So here there are 5 significant digits: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means this 0 is not considered, but this 0 is considered. You look at here. The right side after the decimal, this 0 is considered as a significant number. Figure. Significant figures or digits. So similarly, they have given the example of the interval. You can look at here. This example, you take the example of this. Given the number pi is approximated using n is equal to 5 decimal digits. So the relative errors due to chopping and express it as per percent. The relative error due to chopping is given by, you look at here, 3.14 minus pi upon pi. This is equal to 2.949 10 to the power minus 5, or this one. So what they have done, they have chopped 1415. They have taken only 1415, whereas it is more than this. There are several digits which are left after the decimal. So this is chopping off. The relative error due to rounding is given by this. The rounding, this has been rounded, this 6, this has been made 6, because after 5 there is a number more than 5 or equal to 5, and there this has been rounded out. So 1416. So this error is because of the rounding, and this error is because of the chopping, because the other digits are chopped off here and it is rounded to the 4 decimal places. So I think there are further more examples you can study itself. This example is very interesting. I will finish my lecture after giving this example. Use Taylor series expansion 0 through 4th order. We were discussing this very case, if you remember.
Yes,
To
sir.
predict F2 for fx is equal to ln x with the base point of x is equal to 1. Determine the true percentage relative error for each approximation. Solution, the true value of ln is equal to this one. We know it. 0 order, only one term. F1 is equal to 0. F1 is equal to 0. So this, then we calculate the ET. So this difference is computed as 0 is given here, and this quantity is given to make it a relative error. And then into 100, this is 100%, because here is 0. First order means this first derivative is involved. So if it is 1 by x, it is computed and this comes to 1. And F2 is equal to the first term and the second term, that is 1. And then we get the relative error, compute, this is 34 times this. Then second term is also the 0 term, the first term and second term. So 3 terms are taken here, and this percentage is 27.87%. And third, you look at here, this one, percentage is 20%, around 20%. Similarly, the fourth order is 15%. So how error is going to reduce? If you remember, error is going to reduce. So number of terms we increase, we as soon as many as numbers we increase, means terms we increase, we are that much we are approaching the true value. And if you remember, number of terms we increase, we are going to have the actual expansion of the Taylor series. If we chop off the terms, then errors will take place, and these are the errors which comes after ignoring the higher order approximation. Fourth order is the very high order. Sometimes we get the value of the exponential and log only up to 3 order. So how much error we commit? Means that error is 20%. Only 80% is correct. Only 80% is correct, and 20% we commit the error. We incur the errors. And similarly, nowadays corona test, most standard test is the Abbott test. Abbott test that gives the 3% error. Means out of 100 patients, there is a chance to ignore the 3% to make them negative, but really they may be actually in rounding chapter. This is because of the computational process used by the numerical methods, because the computational process gives rise to the approximated result, and approximated results always produces the error. Second, we studied the kinds of the error. How many kinds of the error? The first was
absolute.
Absolute and relative errors. Second was the inherent error. Third,